Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is a new day and a new project. Today I am going to try and tackle something I have never done before. I have a cherry tree that needs to be trimmed. The tree got planted when we first moved in, and the tree pretty much hasn't been trimmed in the last 4 or 5 years, and it is well overgrown at this point. So I'm going to try and not mess it up, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up a couple of tools. I'm going to show you what I got and maybe do a little review on what I have. Here's what I got. I've got a pole saw that plugs in. It's an electric one. They did have a battery option, but I decided to just go ahead and get the one that is corded. It can go all the way up to 8 feet. Actually, I think maybe it was more than that. Yeah. It extends all the way up to 8 feet 10 inches. It has a 9-inch bar. Actually, it's a 9.5-inch bar, my bad. With a 3/8-inch pitch. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You can apparently reach all the way up to 15 feet with it, so that's pretty good. I also bought some bar and chain oil. I think it might actually come with some bar and chain oil inside, but if it didn't, I wanted to make sure I had some. Second tool I got here is, this is a tree pruner that you use by hand. It has a little cord that you pull down on, and this one also extends up to about 12 feet. So this should get most of the job done. Looks like a little bit of assembly required. And a chain. Alright, let's put it together. Alright, well, let's get this thing assembled. This comes with a bolt like this. You just remove the bolt and get that pulled apart. That opens up the chain drive area and then also the tensioner. Then you've got to get the chain and the chain bar put together. So let's get that going. Let's put the chain on the bar. It has a little picture right here that shows you which way the actual chain is supposed to be facing. So make sure you line that up properly. Alright, get that all put in like this. Now we can line this up and put it in here. So that way we have a spot. Push that tensioner back. There we go. And now we got it connected. So when you get it on, it should look like that. Alright, now you can put the cover back on and adjust the chain tension. Alright, now we got the cover on. Check our chain tension. Might need to put a little bit of, take a little slack out of that. There is a little screw right here. This little screw right here. You turn it clockwise to put tension on it. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And turn it just a bit to get it tensioned. Alright, let's take a look at that. Looks pretty good. Alright, next thing to do is take this cap off, fill it with bar and chain oil. There's a little window here that says minimum, and I'm assuming that's maximum even though it doesn't say maximum. Blue shop rag for the win. Alright, so this is my other tool. This one is to get more of the smaller branches cut, and you can just pull on this pull cord. Let's get that opened up. As you see, you can pull on this and it comes together in slices. It also comes with this blade, but I'm actually not going to attach this blade because that's why I bought the saw. So this is for small branches. This is if you want to cut thicker branches, but I got a saw for that. Let's put this thing to use. Here's a little trick you can do, tying up the ends so that way you don't pull your plug apart while you're using it. You just kind of tie them around each other in a knot like that, and then plug it in. So that way when it gets pulled, it just pulls it tight and it doesn't actually pull it apart. Just like that. Let's go. Well, I can tell you this thing works really great. Takes like almost no effort to cut right through those branches. Some of these are probably 2 or 3 inches thick. Let me show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying, if I get this whole thing in there, I'm trying to basically cut from here to get it kind of shaped like this, almost like that. Let me, if I put my hand in it, I kind of want to shape it something like this. So I'm cutting a few branches at a time and then backing up, taking a look at what I got, cutting a few branches and then moving again. So far so good. Little by little, she's coming down. This thing got way overgrown. Should have been trimmed a lot earlier. But you can see my clippings pile starting to grow. A whole bunch of that. Another little pile over here too. Well, that is the end result. And that is a massive pile of sticks. That thing actually worked really well. Both tools. So anyway, I'd say if you need to trim some trees at your place, pick up these couple of tools. I got them at Harbor Freight. I spent about $100 for everything. Both tools and a small quart of bar and chain oil. So give it a whirl yourself. See you in the next one.